You know,
Is this a refurbished engine?
do you have any accessories?
What kind of mileage do you have?
Has your tailpipe been stuffed?
Yeah.
Like, we need to know, do you regularly have 2 or 3 partners?
Do you get
passengers.
your oil changed?
Yes.
Yeah, I was going to come back.
You need to know these things.
Vinny, you know it ain't no such thing on Truth Be Told as going too far.
You
That's why
need
people love us.
You need to know a woman's Carfax. I need your car. No, not your Carfax. Your Carfax.
You want my car stack? No, Carfax, brother. Yeah, that's what's up, man. I'm jealous, man. I'm glad you're traveling, man. Send me some pictures, man. Put it on Facebook or something.
Always.
Oh,
Once again, follow me, Lou the God. You see everything.
And don't fool with Lou on no fantasy basketball. I'm gonna tell you that right now. I'm gonna get back in the league, but he got in me last season, and I don't like it. I'm just gonna leave it at that. I ain't gonna get into it. I'm coming back for that ass. You better know. I hope I get Anthony Davis.
Fear the brow.
But it's
Hey,
Time out. We have to get on this. 1 second.
Oh my God.
Why won't he cut that shit?
That's his tag.
That's
No, that's not
It's like-
good.
it's like-
Where's he from?
What? I don't know.
Exactly.
I don't.
That might be cool where he from.
Pull up where
Well, I'm
you
like,
from,
I'm looking at James Harden. I was watching the game yesterday. I see James Harden. I'm like, does his mama, how does his mama feel
Yeah,
about
no,
that?
I said that.
Oh,
Now,
he said that.
Now, don't take
I
credit.
brought up
Don't
the
take
unibrow.
credit.
I brought up the unibrow. Though.
Yeah, he brought up the unibrow. And
I was
then,
like, how does Anthony Davis mama feel?
His agent will get him once he signed. He gonna be like, hey man, come here, let me talk to you.
But isn't that his claim to fame? That's.
but
His
like
Cam the Flame gonna be his game.
like when he go home on Thanksgiving, right? And like they taking pictures. Like, how does his mama feel about his unibrow?
But I might be stepping out on this one, but I don't really know if Anthony Davis is what we would call a lady killer.
No, I guess.
So
Hey, okay, let's be honest, man. He's what, 6'11". He's about to be the #1 draft pick.
yeah, he's a lady killer now.
Well, he played basketball in Southside. He's from the shot.
Are you from Chicago?
He from the shot.
Okay.
And hey, what I know about Chicago, you got a unibrow. You know what I'm saying? It ain't popping. He went to Chicago public high schools.
Okay.
So yeah, he's from Chicago.
Well, that's what's up, Chi-Town Midwest. We in here. I definitely have you in my fantasy league next year. It's all good. As long as you stay healthy.
Would you take Anthony Davis with your first round pick though?
No.
Okay.
Not my first round pick. Maybe my top 5. Like my 5th pick.
He wouldn't be there in your 5th pick.
Right, but I'm just speaking in my fantasy. No, he wouldn't be my #1. Yeah, LeBron would be my #1 if I got my pick. Period.
Well, he's LB God now, but we'll get on that.
Yeah, exactly. That's why I said that's another show. Don't get me started. I don't like to lose, but it's all good. We digress. We were talking about the smoking and the military. Hey man, what's going on with these bath salts, man? I can't get with all these different methods. I'm pretty straightforward dude, man.
Man, if people want to get high, they'll find any way to do it. Sniff glue, sniff markers. They'll do what the tough acting to acting. They'll snort that.
Tough acting.
Wow. People are sniffing tough acting to acting.
What does that feel like?
What are we missing here?
I thought that
I
got
don't
rid
know.
of like itching.
I mean, these people, man, you got a lot of people who just, they go through who knows what. All right, they deal with people and they get exposed to this crap and then they get totally addicted.
Wait a minute. I'm gonna have to cut you off there. I don't know what the hell you could be going through that you decide to go to the store, get a brown bag, spray tough actin to actin in
It's
it,
not just, somebody
and then
has to show
start
you this.
sniffing that.
Somebody
shit.
has to show you this. But it's like, where did this first person get it from? I mean, you find whatever.
Did they watch the commercial and they think when John Madden was saying, boom, tough actin to neck, did they think that it was gonna be something special? Hey, I just got a great idea.
I'll leave that stuff alone, man. Chewing people's faces off.
Showing people, but hold on. My thing is, all right, I get it. Listen, I don't want to be that guy, but I'm gonna have to be that guy for a minute. So the cops, right? The cops come up to a situation like that. You just automatically shoot this guy? Really? What is your job? What is your job as a police officer?
Protect and serve.
Protect and serve. But the first thing you do, it's gruesome. But at the same time, when you hear that, and this is the thing. I'm gonna bring military into this.
Uh-huh.
When you say, oh well, these military people are doing this, and then you give this bad light to these Marines and these sailors and these airmen and these soldiers because they have made this bad light. But listen what these police continue to do. They continue to do this. And what they did was they saw something that was gruesome. Obviously something that they never seen before.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And
they blew my top.
Yeah, and they reacted unjustly.
Oh.
And just started popping the dude. Are you kidding me? So you're telling me, because the way I interpreted it, there was more than one police car there. There was
you
more.
You couldn't subdue this man.
Yeah, so you telling me y'all could, because he was butt ass naked on the floor and like shaking, biting this dude, and you couldn't like subdue him?
Nah, they say apparently this stuff makes you extra strong.
Okay, so
there's other ways to go at it.
No, I agree.
There were rubber bullets.
I agree, but
there
honestly,
it
was probably fearing on them cops when they seen him chewing his face, like, oh man.
Somebody screamed zombie.
Right.
And they all got the claim.
And it's crazy because the autopsy said that he didn't digest any of it. He was just spitting them out. He was chewing. He was biting, spitting, pretty much. So there was none of it.
Like a reaction on
Yeah, it was. There was none. He was not eating.
It was like a spasm.
Yeah, he was not eating.
Wow. And you know what is funny? I'm glad you brought that up about the cops because they just passed the bill
in Indiana.
Where if a cop bust in your house,
you can pop a
with
cop
no
in his
good
ass.
reason. Now they laid some ground rules. They were like, if you're being looked at for a crime, or if you're being chased, you can't just be busting at the cops. But if they have no reason, if they have no evidence of anything, and they just come kick your door in, you can shoot back.
Well, what this happened 3-4 years ago in Atlanta?
The old woman,
the old woman.
Her door kicked in
and then she's an old woman living in the hood, and she understands I need a gun to protect myself. And she's in her house chilling.
Yeah.
Cops kick down her door. All she hears is ruckus.
Yeah.
So first thing I'm gonna do, I'm same with her. Bust motherfucker.
She live in the hood.
She live in the hood. She know what she was dealing with.
And they came in SWAT though. They
in the SWAT, and then shot her up. Shot an old lady.
Oh, we got the wrong house. Wait a minute. What did you say?
You got the wrong house. You got the wrong. What if? What if we bombed the wrong country? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's not okay.
We do that all the time.
Actually,
blowing up civilians all over the place.
Do you hear what the military?
Oops, sorry.
You heard what Obama says? What we bomb? You know what he says are able people are terrorists. You know what he labels them as? Any man from age 17 to age 40. So if you're a man age 17 to 40, and there was bombs coming over your hometown, you were considered a terrorist.
Well, you gotta look at it this way, man.
Well, yeah, it's tough.
I mean, no, it's tough to disbelieve. Think about it like this. Think about you're doing your job. Your job is to patrol the area,
right?
And then this little girl comes up to you, and your job is a medic. You're a medic. You're a medic. So this little girl comes to you. She's injured. You walk up to her, and she blows up. So now you have all these people sitting here, like these Marines, because you're the medic. There's corpsmen that have died for that, have died because they're so. There was actually, the last one I heard, the last corpsman I heard dying was there was a vehicle moving. There was a vehicle moving rapidly through Afghanistan, and he jumped in the way not jumped to the car. He was trying to, you know how you see in shows or movies, the guy tries to jump and grab the person away, and both of them live safely, but he pushed the person out the way and he got hit by the truck.
Right.
So, and he died. I mean, so like my thing is, at the end of the day, you can say that, but at the end, what do you do? What? I mean, there's a fine line for everything. I mean, when, like I said, a little girl walking up to you, she's injured, she's hobbling, and you're like, you're a medic. And Geneva Convention, that's why I was created, because you don't want any medical. And the United States and Europe are really the only people who abide by this. The medical, you do not attack medical. At the end of the day, medical are not allowed. We're not allowed to carry firearms except a bare 9mm. 9mm can go 50 feet. That's it. So, I mean, at the end of the day, things happen. But for these police officers, on the other hand,
you can't take the same ideals from the military.
Exactly.
And put it
That's the exact point.
Police.
That's what it is.
It's deep. It gets deep. So that's why you gotta.
Well, I mean, the people say police is to protect and serve. I disagree. It's to enforce the law. That's their job. Their job is always to enforce the law, first and foremost. All right, no matter what they're doing. All right, so even if they want to come help you, their first job is to enforce the law. So even if you call them for help and you're doing something unlawful, you can basically get yourself in trouble. Get yourself in trouble for getting these guys coming to the door.
That's why Mexicans never call them.
So how long do you think it'll take for this law to catch on? Because it's just
I think it'll catch on. I think it actually will catch on rapidly. I mean, well, you know.
Until a cop gets shot, and then all of a sudden, you know.
Well, my problem with it is cops are all of a sudden outraged. So you're telling me the law enforcement community is outraged? Well, I'm sorry that I have no sympathy for you.
They want all the power.
Exactly. I mean, at the end of the day, I get it. Listen. You know, and it's hard for me because I'm a dark-skinned Puerto Rican. So first of all, you see that I'm dark-skinned, so you think I'm black. Then you look at my name and you're like, oh, he doesn't speak any English. So I'm in the double fault. I'm not just black.
That double
when they see my ID, they're like, oh, well, shit. Anybody speak Spanish over there?
Right.
Like, so I mean, at the end of the day, it's like
I do.
it's like what I'm saying. What are we supposed to do with these police officers that continue? It's not all, but just like people feel about Arabs or Muslims, it's the same way the ethnic community feels about the police.
Yeah. It goes full circle, man. It really does. And we've had a show talking about the cops and the laws and all that bull. Yeah, I don't know if we ever gonna really bridge that gap.
I don't think so.
I don't know if we're gonna really bridge that gap.
No.
And I don't like to be, you know, what's the
Pessimistic.
You know, I'm definitely an optimist, but even me, I've
Paul
been.
McCartney's birthday, by the way.
Huh?
I always call you Paul McCartney, so it's his birthday today.
It sure is.
Mr. Optimistic.
Shout out Paul McCartney. But me, I've had a lot of problems with the police, and I'm not a troublemaker. You know what I mean? I put myself in some unfavorable positions.
True.
But at the same time, that goes with a grain of salt.
No, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. Louis had a horrifying.
Not one, not two, not three. I mean, well, I guess. I mean, at the end of the day, you know, police. I know it's difficult. By the way, this show does not harbor the same thoughts that I feel about the police, but I have no love for law enforcement at all. Period. My grandfather is a detective, and I'll tell him to his face, I have no love for the police.
So you've never never at all.
I am so, and I lived in New York, so I mean,
Yeah.
I seen it first hand, second hand, third hand. So I mean, the policeman is really a sore subject for me because I get mad when I see it. You know, when I see it, I get mad. It's hard.
Well,
And this is the military.
yeah.
I mean,
Y'all supposed to be in theory like hand in hand.
well, actually, if you
let's dig into
the
it.
funny thing about it is when I went to MEPS to join the Navy, one of the jobs was an MP. Well, MA as they call it in the Navy, in Army it's MP, military police, military authorities in the Navy. So I was like, so you mean I'm gonna be a cop? I was like, hell no. Hell no.
You didn't want to change the face?
Hell no.
That's bad, man. I agree with you, but that's bad.
You know,
really,
and
it's really like that now.
It really is. It's not, you know, I mean, at the end of the day, I mean, am I happy the way I feel about it? No, not at all. But at the end of the day, how else are you supposed to feel about it when you say you've been scarred? I mean, I heard, like I said, I listened to the show, and my dad told my story about on the second or third show. You know, my what happened to me in Alpharetta. I was just a dark-skinned guy in the wrong place at the wrong time, and they thought that I robbed the bank. It's like,
Really?
what the hell? Like, I was working at Home Depot, going to school full time, working at Home Depot, picking up my girlfriend, now who's my wife, from work. She worked in the Alpharetta area, and I'm sitting by where the cafeteria, because the cafeteria was in the back of the building. So I'm sitting in the cafeteria, like, because that's where she usually came out. And she called me. She said, "Babe,